Thursday night baseball headed your way from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3. So he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today. And the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Boston, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday. And somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there. 1 out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bogarts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a passed ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
The 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Red Sox nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Rick Porcello will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Standing in, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the center fielder, Leury Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Sliding into the box, Jose Abreu. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two pitch is fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to keep his.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
You're short, hit hard. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. One and one the count now. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game. Sanchez is there.
Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Rafael Devers.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Skied into straightaway right. Thames has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Eric Thames. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Eric Thames.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1 the count.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Pedroia has it, and there's one away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up LD today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Two and 0 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-0 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
In now, James McCann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. To the left side, but it's well fouled. McCann, the former Detroit Tiger, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Bradley is there. 2 gone. now, and the throw back in is a wild one. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Goins. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set, and the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Comes set, the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Alonso on second. Moncada on at first with 2 down. Slider laid off for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 and another foul ball. Fouled off. Full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Stepping up now, Ryan Cordell. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, batting .500, 5 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cordell has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. One and one the count. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out, nobody on. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. To third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Oh, what a stop. He's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Leury.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Garcia.
In there, no balls and a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in a dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping up to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
First baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Porcello into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi waits on it, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. In now, Andrew Benintendi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Sanchez onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Benintendi on at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Takes this the other way to right. Thames is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Grounded to third. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eric Thames. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Into the box, Yonder Alonso reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
That's inside.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box, James McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
No,
and this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Moncada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Go ahead.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Goins. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The set and the 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
From the stretch, the 1-2. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Into the box now, Ryan Cordell. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. On its way is pitch number 75. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hitters count now, the 2-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Into the box now. Leury Garcia fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The White Sox lead this one 2-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for Boston.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. Ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Garcia. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, guys, he went for the punch-out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble after a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 2-0 on the way. Outside and low, 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So digging in now, Eric Thames. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Sanchez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Brian Johnson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
61, Brian Johnson.
Stepping in now, Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Abreu on third. Thames stands at second, no outs. Two and 0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Three and 1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Ready with the 3-1, and it's fouled away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 33.
Digging in, James McCann. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
You could see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Stepping in, Ryan Goins. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. From the stretch, liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Now batting, Ryan Cordell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, and a fastball just misses for ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Second and third, 2 away. Set to deal on 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The White Sox lead it 5-0. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Abreu is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Drilled down the line. And there are 2 away now. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Abreu might try to make a play on it. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
The batter number.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and he can't hang on. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off in the Pale Hose half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready now, Yolmer Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sanchez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Pedroia on to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2 ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Two out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Betts is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Good guys held in check here, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is taken. Ball 3. Jackie Bradley Jr. is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Right side. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Sanchez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in, Sandy Leon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
1-1.
One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Kelvin Herrera takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Mookie Betts will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. It's the White Sox 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Erasmo Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames.
For the White Sox, the right fielder, Eric Thames.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Ramirez has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Bogarts backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Yohan Moncada is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Too high. 1-0. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's just 1 for 6. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A man left for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. The 3-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High pop up. Abreu is there for it. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's gone 2 for 8. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Throw over to first, back in standing. Benintendi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is popped up. Abreu in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the White Sox 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Digging in, Ryan Goins hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Ryan Cordell. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. 1-1.
No, that's out.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Leone finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Cordell is retired, 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 28.
Now to the plate, Leury Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Juan Minaya comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 37, Juan.
Into the box now, Steve Pierce will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Number 25, Steve Pierce.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Pierce gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the White Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Carlos Rodon notches his 3rd win of the year. Rick Porcello was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.